Welcome to Dystopian Bot Rise, where we explore the mechanical heart beating inside the massive factories feeding our hungry modern world. Today we witness the birth of the samosa, a beloved triangular snack produced by the millions through advanced automated engineering systems. The journey begins at the receiving dock, where tons of raw, earth-covered potatoes arrive daily to fuel this endless production line. Vibrating conveyors shake the vegetables violently, separating heavy stones and loose soil from the potatoes before they enter the washing stage. High-pressure water jets blast away the remaining dirt, spinning the potatoes in a drum to ensure every inch is perfectly clean. Inside the steam peeler, extreme heat bursts the skin off the potatoes instantly, leaving them smooth and ready for the chopping block. The human eyes still play a role here, as workers quickly inspect the flow to remove any potatoes that survived the machines. Rotating blades slice through the vegetables with surgical precision, turning irregular shapes into uniform cubes, ready for the cooking process ahead. The diced potatoes cascade like a waterfall into massive holding bins, waiting to be transformed into the spicy heart of the samosa. Meanwhile, in the flavor blending room, a vibrant palette of spices is prepared to give the filling its signature aromatic kick. Giant mixers blend turmeric, chili, coriander, and garam masala, ensuring that every single batch tastes exactly the same as the last. Frozen green peas are introduced to the mix, adding a burst of color and a slight sweetness to balance the savory spices. The ingredients meet in colossal pressure cookers, where heat and steam fuse the potatoes, peas, and spices into a delicious filling. His mechanical arms stir the heavy mixture tirelessly, guaranteeing that the flavor profile is consistent throughout the entire 2-ton batch of filling. Once cooked to perfection, the steaming filling is spread onto wide cooling tables to lower its temperature before the assembly phase. While the filling cools, the production line turns its attention to the outer shell, starting with massive silos of wheat flour. Automated nozzles inject precise amounts of water and oil, a crucial step to achieve the signature crispy texture of the pastry. Powerful industrial mixers knead the ingredients together, developing the gluten network required to hold the heavy filling without breaking apart. The dough is rested briefly before being transferred to the sheeting line, where it will be transformed into paper-thin layers. Steel rollers compress the dough blocks, gradually reducing their thickness until they become a continuous smooth sheet of pastry dough. And this continuous ribbon of dough travels at high speed, maintained at a specific tension to prevent tearing or shrinking during processing. Laser sensors constantly monitor the thickness of the sheet, making micro adjustments to the rollers to ensure uniform cooking later on. Rotary blades slice the wide sheet into narrow strips, while the excess dough is trimmed away and recycled to minimize waste. The dough strips enter the heart of the machine, where complex mechanical fingers prepare to shape them into the iconic cones. In a blink of an eye, the machine folds the flat strip into a hollow cone, creating a pocket for the filling. Pistons descend with military precision, injecting the exact weight of spicy potato mixture into the waiting dough pockets without spilling. The volume is calculated perfectly, so the filling is generous, but leaves just enough edge room for a secure, tight seal. Mechanical crimpers clamp down on the edges, sealing the dough together to ensure no filling escapes during the deep frying stage. The raw samosas are released from their molds, marching in perfect formation towards the next critical phase of their industrial life cycle. This mesmerizing display of repetition highlights the efficiency of automation, capable of producing thousands of identical units in a single hour. Quality control is paramount, so technicians randomly sample the raw products to verify that the seal integrity meets the factory specifications. The assembly is complete, and now the samosas approach the thermal processing unit, where they will undergo a dramatic physical transformation. The conveyor dips downwards, submerging the raw pastries into a river of bubbling hot oil, maintained at a precise frying temperature. Upon contact with the heat, the water in the dough evaporates rapidly, which creating the microscopic bubbles that give the crust its crunch. Gentle paddles guide the floating samosas through the hot oil channel, ensuring each one receives equal heat distribution for uniform browning. As they travel further down the fryer, the Maillard reaction takes over, turning the pale dough into a rich, appetizing golden brown. The texture is now transformed. What was once soft and pliable is now rigid, crisp, and capable of holding the hot filling. Emerging from the oil bath, the samosas climb an inclined conveyor that allows excess oil to drain back into the reservoir. High-velocity air knives blast the surface of the pastries, stripping away any remaining surface oil to ensure the product isn't greasy. The hot pastries enter a massive spiral cooling tower, traveling upwards in a long loop to bring their core temperature down safely. This vertical journey is essential to prevent condensation from forming inside the packaging, which would ruin the crispy texture we just created. Thermal cameras monitor the cooling process, ensuring the product reaches a stable temperature suitable for freezing or immediate packaging without spoilage. Now cooled and stable, the samosas exit the tower, ready to face the final automated steps before reaching the consumer's hands. Optical sorters scan every single unit at lightning speed, using air blasts to reject any item that is broken or discolored. The multi-head weigher calculates the best combination of pastries to meet the target package weight with near-perfect mathematical accuracy. A vertical bagging machine forms a tube from a roll of plastic film, catching the falling samosas before sealing the package. Heated jaws clamp down to seal the bag and cut it loose, trapping the freshness inside and protecting the food during transport. Safety is the final hurdle. Every package passes through sensitive metal detectors to ensure no machinery parts have contaminated the food. These spider-like robot arms snatch the finished bags from the belt, arranging them into cardboard boxes with a speed no human could match. The boxes are sealed, labeled, and coded automatically, marking the end of the manufacturing process and the start of logistics. Heavy-duty palletizers stack the boxes onto skids, building stable towers of food ready to be forklifted into the massive freezer warehouse. Automated guided vehicles silently carry the goods into the sub-zero storage facility, awaiting distribution to supermarkets and restaurants around the globe. From a muddy potato to a packaged product, this facility demonstrates the incredible complexity required to sustain our modern, convenient lifestyles. The result of this industrial ballet is a simple, delicious snack that delivers the authentic taste of tradition through modern engineering. While traditional hand-folding is an art form, and automation is the necessity that allows this cultural delicacy to be enjoyed by millions worldwide. Behind the relentless robots stand the skilled engineers and operators who keep this mechanical ecosystem running smoothly day and night. The flexibility of these lines allows for endless variations,
Good work.
swapping fillings from vegetable to meat or cheese with just a few adjustments. When production stops, the machines clean themselves using automated sanitation cycles, ensuring the highest hygiene standards are met for the next batch. The demand for convenient food never sleeps, and neither does this factory, operating continuously to keep the global supply chain flowing. With an output of millions of units annually, this single facility plays a significant role in the global frozen food market economy. There is a strange, hypnotic beauty in these mechanisms, a rhythmic dance of steel and sensors that defines our industrial age. But for the product, the journey through the factory is violent and fast, transforming raw chaos into a neat, orderly, and marketable commodity. As the trucks depart, these frozen triangles begin their final journey to grocery stores, restaurants, and dinner tables across the continent. In the end, the consumer sees only the box, unaware of the complex industrial symphony that occurred to bring it there. A few minutes of heat in a home kitchen revives the work of the factory, restoring the texture and flavor created days ago. The crispy shell shatters, revealing the spicy, soft filling inside, delivering a consistent experience that connects tradition with modern convenience. The samosa is just one example. Our world is filled with such marvels of automation, quietly feeding billions of people every day. As the sun sets over the industrial park, the machines inside continue their relentless work, preparing the next batch for tomorrow. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the mesmerizing world of food mass production and the robots that make it possible. From the precision of the folding arms to the golden transformation in the fryer, engineering perfection is truly a sight to behold. If you found this process satisfying, please hit the like button and share this video with fellow enthusiasts of industrial engineering. Don't forget to check out our previous videos where we uncover the secrets behind other everyday items you might have in your pantry. Leave a comment below telling us which automated manufacturing process you would like us to investigate and break down in our next episode. Your support helps us gain access to these incredible facilities and bring you the most detailed footage of the machine world. Thank you for watching Dystopian Bot Rise. Subscribe now to witness more mesmerizing industrial symphonies that power our daily human existence.